Hi, this is Josh. I'm a pharmacist with pharmacisttips.com. Here to talk about the over-the-counter non-prescription medication Clotrimazole Cream and talk about how that is typically used. Remember, as with all my videos, informational purposes only. I'm not intended to replace your healthcare provider. So what is Clotrimazole Cream? What is it? What does it do? It's an antifungal. It's used to treat fungal infections, topical fungal infections, so fungal infections of the skin. U.S. brand names include Desonex, Fungicure, Cure, as well as many others. There's many other store brands. In the pharmacy, you'll typically find this in the foot care section. You'll probably see it as well in the first aid section. If there's a separate section for jock itch and things like that. So over the counter, that means OTC, the non-prescription Clotrimazole cream. It's used to treat athlete's foot as well as jock itch and ringworm are the indications for the over-the-counter Clotrimazole. How is the cream applied, or how do you use it? Typically, it's applied to the affected area twice a day, 2 to 4 weeks. Generally, jock itch takes about 2 weeks to treat. The others recommended treat for 4 weeks. No improvements. Of course, we'd want to reevaluate. We'd want to see a healthcare provider, make sure it actually is a fungal infection. Determine if it's some other type of infection or some other skin disorder. Should be applied to a clean, dry skin. And we want to apply it beyond the rash. So there's a little ringworm on your arm. You want to apply it for an inch around that whole rash, the seemingly healthy skin, to make sure that you completely get that infection. In my experience, it works really well for ringworm. One of my daughters had it. Clotrimazole took care of it really quickly. Other key points with athlete's foot, we want to keep those feet dry. That's going to help fight off that fungal infection. So changing socks frequently, allowing shoes to dry between wearing. Sometimes leather shoes can take up to 3 days to completely dry. So we may want to alternate shoes that we're wearing. Of course, if you're using public showers or you share a shower at home, you maybe want to wear shower shoes or give the shower tub a thorough cleaning in between uses so we don't spread it to other close contacts. Some of the side effects, usually really mild. The cream is tolerated really well. Redness could occur, some stinging, blistering, peeling, dry skin, skin irritation. Generally, as I said, mild, unless you're allergic to one of the components of the cream. Then if you get that skin irritation, you may have to try a different cream or check in with your healthcare provider. Some other key points. Remember, if there's no improvement, we want to check in with the healthcare provider, make sure it's not some other sort of infection that we have going on. We need to watch out for secondary bacterial infections. Anytime we have something going on our skin, it could make it more susceptible to other types of infections as well. And remember, fungal infections are often contagious, so we got to be careful around our close household contacts. We don't want to make skin-to-skin contact with others where we have that active infection, as we could spread to them. And we want to try to keep the skin dry. That's gonna, because fungal infections thrive in moist conditions. So we're going to try and keep that skin dry and allow for air circulation. So I appreciate you watching. I hope you liked and subscribed to this video.